Hello, so I will be doing my video critique on the Marin Headlands and Rodeo Beach. The Marin Headlands is a hilly peninsula located on the southwest part of Marin County, and it is one of the most popular areas of the Golden Gate National Recreation Area. Founded in 1972, the Golden Gate National Recreation Area consists of multiple historic sites around the southern area of Marin County, as well as the coastal part of northern San Francisco, mainly the Presidio and Golden Gate Park. I will be focusing on Rodeo Beach, the place where I learned how to surf and have been hiking all of my life. So first, I want to delve into some history about the Marin Headlands. The Marin Headlands was an area that a group of conservationists, politicians, ranchers, farmers, and volunteers spearheaded a campaign to block development projects in. The developers were not given any land in the Marin Headlands due to public pressure to conserve the area, thankfully, and this allowed for the protection of places like Rodeo Beach that were home to a number of endangered species. And pictured below are Martin Rosen, Huey Johnson, Doug Ferguson, and Robert Breitzel, left to right. And they were men who helped in the fight against the developers. And on the right is a documentary called Rebels with a Cause, and I highly recommend it. So I'll talk about the microclimate of the Marin Headlands. It is one of the greener areas of Marin County due to the heavy fog cover that regulates and cools the area, staying roughly around 55 degrees and rarely ever over 75, even in the summer. The fog soaks the trees, which drips down to the underbrush, allowing the habitat under the tree to flourish. However, due to climate change and other factors, this fog is being threatened, and early studies suggest, according to Otto Klemm, a professor of climatology at the University of Munster in Germany, fog has decreased more or less everywhere, he said, attributing the link both to climate change and to lower levels of air pollution, as water droplets have fewer particulates to cling on to. Fog in general is still a very complex topic, and there is debate on whether there's an actual decrease in fog. But even if there is the slightest risk that fog is decreasing, we need to address climate change in order to prevent this. And I'll be talking about sustainability in Rodeo Beach. And in regards to sustainability, there are different groups of endangered species that are closely monitored in order to ensure their survival in Rodeo Beach and surrounding areas. For example, the Rodeo Lagoon provides a home to the tidewater goby fish and threatened California red-legged frogs. However, as sea levels rise, the lagoon could mix with ocean water if the barrier to the pond is breached. Changes in water temp, salinity, and turbulence may eliminate these fragile species from the area. Furthermore, on an area called Hawk Hill, the Mission blue butterfly, an endangered species, is at risk of being wiped out due to climate change. The Mission blue butterfly only inhabits only a few grassland areas in the San Francisco Peninsula and Marin County. I also want to talk about transportation and sustainability in Marin Headlands. The 76X Marin Headlands Express bus can take you to and from Rodeo Beach from multiple locations in Marin and San Francisco. Public transportation and alternatives to driving are vital when discussing sustainability. A transition away from fossil fuels needs to be met with a transition to alternative modes of transportation. Giving people access to public transit allows people the opportunity for them to choose a more sustainable mode of transportation that is more efficient. Unfortunately, the 76X is not in service due to COVID-19, but thankfully this is only temporary, and the 76X should be running soon. And this is my works cited, and thank you.